Hi crafty friends! I have a cute little photo booklet here for you that I am going to show you how I made. It matches my Scenic Route Mini Album using all of the leftovers from my Scenic Route Mini Album kit. So if you have purchased the kit, you will have leftover papers that you can make this yourself, or if you follow the tutorial that I have available for sale, you can make this with your leftover papers as well. But the nice thing is you can use this with any collection you want. There's nothing particular about this. You can use this to make leftovers or to use up your scraps. I think it's a great project for that. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build the base itself out of cardstock and then how to decorate using your scraps. So I hope you will stay tuned and join me for the tutorial. For the base of my booklet, I have a piece that's 10 1/8 by 7 inches. Now I've scored this at 5 inches and 5 1/8 of an inch. That's going to give me a little bit of an extra gusset for the inside pieces, so this booklet will not be a gator mouth. I'm going to fold on those score lines in just a minute. I'm going to show you all my pieces and then we'll assemble. The closure band is 5 inches by 1 1/4. I've scored this at 1/2 and 5/8 of an inch, and then I've mitered the ends on that 1/2 inch tab. I have a piece that's 2 inches by 7 inches. I've scored at 1/2 inch, and then I've mitered the ends on that tab. Then I have a piece that's 4 1/2 by 7 inches. I've scored at 1/2 inch and then mitered the ends on that tab. And I have one piece that's 4 3/4 by 7. I've scored at 1/2 inch on the left side and mitered the 2 tabs there. I'm going to fold on all of my score lines and then come back and show you how to assemble this booklet base. First piece is my booklet. I have it scored on the left-hand side. I'm going to take my little closure band and I am only going to be applying adhesive here on the little 1/2 inch tab section. So I'm leaving that 1/8 inch part to expand over my booklet. Now I've already marked the center here on this right hand side, and I'm going to just simply place this here right on the edge. And then I'll fold up on this. That way when this has stuff inside of it, it will expand onto the top of my little booklet. I'm going to come back inside now, and I'm going to be placing this one here. Now I could have placed this one first and then placed this one on top of it. I actually didn't even think about it. It doesn't matter which one goes where, since I do have room for it to expand. If it was not, it didn't have the 1/8 inch, it would have been a problem. But since this one has that 1/8 inch, this is just going to go right inside of here. And I'm going to put this one right up against the edge, but making sure that it does not go over that score line on the closure band. And then I'll burnish this down. This is going to become a pocket for a photo mat later. I've got my 4 1/2 by 7 inch piece. I'm going to take my adhesive and apply it to my 1/2 inch tab. This one is going to go on the front cover. It's also going to be a pocket. I'm going to be placing it here next to the score line. So again, making sure that it's not too far to the right. I need to make sure that it is to the left of that score line. Otherwise, that booklet will not fold correctly. And then I'm just going to burnish this down. And then my last piece, my 4 3/4 by 7 inch piece, I'm going to take my adhesive and apply it to my 1/2 inch tab. And this is going to be like a page in the center that will fold. So I'm going to put it here on this side of the score line, just like this, and then burnish it down. So the booklet will open and have a pocket with a photo mat. It'll have a page that folds for photos, and then here will be another pocket for a photo mat. And that is the base of the booklet. So nice and simple little insert for the album. Next, I'm going to go through with all of my leftover papers. I don't have a ton, but all of my leftover papers using the Scenic Route paper that I have from my kit, because this is going to go in the album that I made with the kit. So if you purchase the kit, I have all that extra paper in there. You can go ahead and use those papers to decorate this little booklet to place on the base of the album. In the scraps, there's a large piece of this blue striped paper. I've cut this down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. I'm going to be placing this here on the back side of the booklet. Then I've got these 2 pieces of my orange stripe paper. They are 4 1/8 by 1 inch, and I'm going to place 1 piece on the front and 1 piece on the back side of my closure band. And then I've taken my full sheet of the Scenic Route and I've cut from this top left corner 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and I'm going to be placing this here on the front of my booklet. I am going to be placing a chipboard piece. Now in the kit, you will have some leftover pieces. I've got my flowers here, and what I'm going to be doing is making this a tuck closure, but I'm going to be putting a brad on this piece so that it matches the rest of the album. And then this will just tuck in here and keep that booklet closed. So to do this, I just have, these are the brads that I use. They're little small gold brads. I get them at Michael's in a 100 pack. They are the 4.5 millimeter or 0.18 inch in diameter, and they look like this. So if you want to do this in your kit, you can go ahead and do this. If you would prefer to use a magnet, you can use magnets here as well. But I am going to be making mine, like I said, match the kit. So I've got this piece of paper where it's going to go, and then I've got my closure band on, and I'm going to take this so that the center of my chipboard piece, I'm going to go ahead and pierce this first, just down through the center. I want that piece or that hole to be just below that corner on the closure band. And it's actually, I'm going to make it so that it's right, perfect. It's right in this blue and white area. Now, if I am measuring this, this is 2 5/8 from the bottom edge and about 3/4, no, a 1/2 inch over from that left edge. And then I'm just going to widen this hole a little bit and place this right down in here and open up those prongs on the back side. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down in the 2 orange pieces and the back piece onto my booklet. For the inside, the first piece I cut, it was a long strip. It is 1 inch and I trimmed it to 6 3/4. I'm going to place this right here with a small border on the left and the top and the bottom. Then I'm going to apply adhesive across the top and bottom here and close this to form my pocket so it'll look just like this. Now for the front of the pocket, I am going to add this piece. So I have trimmed it just slightly. It's just trimmed on that orange line here, and I've kept the piece intact here. I'm going to put this in the center. Then I've taken this orange piece here, the orange stripe paper, and I'm going to use the solid side. So I have cut 2 of these. So these both measure 3 7/8 by 1 1/8. I'll put 1 at the top. Now these are cut to 3 7/8, so they will go right at the edge of this, and there's going to be a larger border here because we've got this 1/8 inch gusset here. We don't need to add an extra border. Same with this piece. That's why I cut it right where I did. And then I'm going to add this piece down here at the bottom, and I'm going to leave just a tiny little space between all of these pieces. And I might actually trim this piece, one of these orange pieces, just slightly so that I have a little bit of a wider white space between those two pieces. Now for here, I'm going to add 2 photo mats. So I had a strip of the far and wide paper. I cannot remember how I actually cut it. Maybe it was this way here. So I had this strip of far and wide, and I've cut this to 4 inches by 3¼ inches. I'll be placing one at the top and one at the bottom. And then I will have a smaller or a little bit larger space in the center that I'm going to then take this piece from the ephemera assortment and I will add it here. And I will only adhere down. I guess it can hang over. Oh, I like that. So it'll hang over the edge and act almost like as a little tab to turn. So I'm only going to adhere down the portion that's in the space between and then this portion that's on the white cardstock here. That way the photos can tuck behind it. Next, I'm going to flip over to the back side. I've taken this piece and I did trim it down. So I trimmed a little bit off of here. So this is a 4 inch by 4 inch photo mat. It's going to go in the center. Then I had one piece of my yellow paper and I've cut 2 of these pieces. So these are 4 inches by 1¼ I'll place one here and one here like this. And I will probably come back and add an ephemera piece later to this one. I did decide to add some ephemera pieces, so I've got the Hello Friend here. It is open at the bottom for the photo to slide behind, and then I've taken the starfish piece here. It's open at the top for that photo to slide behind as well. Then for over here, I've taken this piece. I'm pretty sure it was cut from a larger piece. Your piece will not look like this because I cut my pieces differently than when I cut the kit. But you'll have a long piece like this and it is cut to 6 3/4 and it is 3 3/4. It's a little bit larger than it needs to be. And I'm going to place it here. Now I'm going to place this right next to that score line so that this little border here is not double like this. It's going to be right on that score line. Then I'm going to take adhesive on the top and bottom of this piece and I'm going to fold it down to create a pocket. Then I've taken this piece here and I've trimmed off the little postage stamp with this flower piece. It's going to go here in the center. And I've cut a piece from this leftover strip. I've actually cut 2 of them. They are 1 3/8 by 2 inches. This is going to go here at the top and this is going to go here at the bottom. And they will actually meet. There will not be a space between those pieces. Now the final thing that I did was make some inserts for my booklet. I have a 4¼ by 6¼ white cardstock mat. I've taken my full sheet of far and wide and I've cut 2 pieces that are 4 inches by 6 inches to add to each side. Then I've taken my tile pieces from the ephemera assortment and I've adhered only this portion down here so that it is open on both sides, but it'll act as a little pull tab. This one's going to go here on the front, so you need to make sure that this pull tab is far enough onto the photo mat that it doesn't hang out of the booklet. So you want to make sure that it's pretty far on that photo mat there. And that's going to go in that pocket. And then for the back pocket, I've created 2 photo mats. The white cardstock is 4¼ by 3¼ so these are for wallet size photos. I've taken these 2 pieces from those cut apart pages and then I've just taken little strips of the orange and the blue striped paper and added to the top because these cards are a little bit too small. Then on the back side, I had a strip left of this paper here and I've cut 2 of these pieces to 4 inches by 3 inches for the back side. Now these I'm going to place into here in this little back pocket. I'm going to stack them just like this. So now I have room for 2 photos here, a photo here, that makes 3, 4, 5, and then 2 here, 6, 7 photos in this little booklet. And then this will keep it closed just like that. And then I could place a photo or 2 photos on the back side. Now I'm going to bring my little album in. And this little booklet is going to go all the way onto the base page. So I need to open everything up here. And this is just going to sit right down in here. I would not tuck it in the pocket because this pocket would expand and be too thick and probably break. So I'm just going to set this right in here. And now I'm going to close these. They will sit flat. Then I'll take my photo mat and lock those pages closed. Then I'm going to take these 2 pages, and now the pages are actually sitting flatter, which is how I originally had planned for this album to work. So I really like the addition of that booklet, and then it adds several more photo spots to your album. Obviously, you could make this little booklet with any paper collection. It doesn't have to be the Scenic Route collection. So if you do try this with a different collection, I would love to see your makes on social media. And if you have any questions about this tutorial, please feel free to leave me a comment below. As always, happy crafting, and I will see you in the next video.